Hello, welcome.
Hello,
Welcome to
hello.
Conversations to Raise Vibrations. I am your host, Lisa Kelly. And as always, I'm joined by the beautiful Elvira Hopper.
Mwah.
And we did not plan this today. We're both in black, so we thought, why not pink? And that's Elvira's Love Your Vibe brand. So it's
Oh,
perfect
thank you,
because we're going
Lisa.
to talk about loving our vibe today for sure.
We
So
are. Yes.
if you're joining us live, thank you for joining us, first of all. And hopefully you've given StreamYard permission to share your name on Facebook. Otherwise, it just shows up as Facebook user. And if you're watching later, please hit hashtag replay and let us know what you love about this conversation, because we absolutely love this half hour that we bring to you. We love being
Yes.
here. We love being here with you. We love engaging in comments. So if you're new, please engage in the comments because we do love that. And we try to get to each and every one of them. And we also have our beautiful YouTube channel that this always gets uploaded towards the end of the day. So if you know someone that maybe isn't on our page, you can always share that link through YouTube because it's all of them are there. Conversations to Raise Vibrations. So
Wonderful.
yeah,
Yay.
yeah. Good morning, everyone. It is a beautiful, beautiful sunny day here in I'll say Toronto,
Mm.
albeit hot, but it's hot.
Stinking hot.
It's still hot. But it is a beautiful day nonetheless. No rain, so I'm happy about that. So thank you.
Yeah.
Today we are going to dive into a couple different things. But one of the things we're going to dive into is how to deal with life's challenges and still keep that high vibe, if you will. Because I
Mhm.
don't think we need to. And Alvera, correct me if I'm wrong in how you feel, but I don't think we need to go down into the lower
Yeah.
energies when we're going through life's challenges. I
Yeah.
think
It's a
life's
choice. It's
yeah,
a
I
choice.
think
Yeah.
life's challenges are there. They're always going to be there. You can't control that, but you can control how you react to them.
Hmm.
And so we're talking about this today because both of us have something really. So we're going to get vulnerable and talk about, which
Yeah.
we always do. We like to be real,
Yeah.
authentic, vulnerable.
Yeah.
And so we're going to get real and vulnerable with you and talk about some of our challenges that we're dealing with and how we get through them.
Hmm.
Hopefully these can help you get through some of your challenges, because I don't think we need to go down into the negative rabbit hole, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Playing the victim like I used to
Yeah.
always
Oh,
play.
yeah. Same
Everyone
here.
else, yep,
Same here.
everybody else was the
Crap
problem.
magnet victim.
Crap
Yeah.
magnet, exactly. And I
Yeah.
don't think we need to go down that route. I think we can acknowledge the challenge, feel what's happening for us, and then still stay up, if you
Yeah.
will. So
Yeah.
how do you feel about that?
Definitely. Oh yeah, I'm so on board. Yeah, my old life before my, breakdown, blessed breakdown and breakthrough,
Mhm.
spiritual awakening, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it was total crap magnet victimhood. When things happened, they were always happening to me. Why is this happening to
Mhm.
me? Right? Can you
Mhm.
relate to that? And then when you shift, well, at least the system that came through me at rock bottom allowed me to shift so that I one of the teachings, one of the key teachings is things are happening for you, not to you. So if
Mhm.
something negative happens, so-called negative, how is it turning you into more of who you're meant to be so you
Mhm.
can
Mhm.
serve with your highest purpose,
Mhm. Mhm.
your be your highest self, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
So if life was, think about it, if life was really, really easy and things were just like flowing along and there were no challenges, like who would we be?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And
the challenges that make us who we are. Like, how do we get out of that? And how can we inspire others with our wisdom getting out of it? Right. So, yeah. What were you going to say?
well, just that. Sorry, I'm just going to turn on a light here. Just that it's everything's happening for us, not to
Yeah.
us, and we can choose. It's our choice whether we
Yeah.
want to choose to actually believe that or not.
Yeah. It's a
And when,
choice.
but here's the deal: when you are in that space of everything is happening for us, not to us, then we have our own power.
Yeah.
When you're in the mindset of everything, why is this happening to me? Then you're giving away your power.
Yes. You
And
basically have a kick me sign on your back
and
and you
you did
don't
it.
even
I
realize it.
Yeah, we both did it. For
Yeah.
years, we lived
Yeah.
like that
Yeah.
because we didn't know any better. And when you know better, you do better. So that's just,
Exactly.
I mean, there's no fault, blame, shame, guilt
No,
around that.
no shame. No
It,
shame.
it is what it is. But also, too, there was something in it that you said is we're here to grow and expand.
That's
That's
right.
our purpose on this planet.
Yes.
And our soul needs to grow and expand, and we grow through challenges.
That's it.
And
A
each
diamond is only made under pressure, right?
yes,
Yes.
each
Yeah.
one makes us stronger,
Yeah.
each and every one. And I always say to clients, take stock of how you react now to things versus how you reacted before,
Yeah.
we did the work to
Yeah.
things. Because even me, I notice I'm different a year from now. That a year ago, I
Yeah.
was different than I am today.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Like,
Yeah, for sure. So
and
am I. So am I.
yes,
Yeah.
and that's the whole thing. We're just one foot in front of
Expanding.
the other, growing and evolving. And I think I keep going back to this, but if you can sit and be present with your emotions that come up, that's when things heal. So many people are not
Thank
present.
you.
So many people run away from their
They run
emotions,
away, they numb out. Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
we have a mental health crisis in this
Yes.
world today, in North
Yes.
America specifically, but we have a mental health crisis because we're not acknowledging our feelings.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, amen,
The pain
sister.
that's
Amen.
coming up, and we're not acknowledging it, and we're running from it. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that's, like, how do you deal with that, Elvira? How do you,
Yeah.
I know you have a challenge going on in your life right
Oh,
now. So
yeah. Okay, so we'll talk about
yeah,
my challenge first and
yeah,
yours yeah, so mine was I think I shared I'm not on Facebook right now. This was my
yeah.
biggest social media platform. I connected with a lot of people. I got a lot of business. So basically I got hacked out of it. It's locked right now. I'm trying to get it back. And a woman that had bought, one of my programs thought that I blocked her. And so she said, I want my money back. And she felt so
Mhm,
scared that she thought I blocked her. That was horrible. It was a horrible
mhm,
feeling. So
mhm.
because of that, I invested in this guy that supposedly could, recover my account because they said Facebook's not going to respond. So, go to someone that can fix it. So I invested money with this guy, and sure enough, it felt like a total scam, and I lost like $555 Canadian, and I felt like a real idiot, and I told my husband, and he was really upset with me, and he understood that I was scared, and I just gave my money to some dude who said he was going to recover it. And then, I shared this with my team. So I got an incredible team community, as you know. And one of my team members said, Elvira, you know that you can actually dispute that and go to PayPal, and because I put my payments through PayPal, and and I said, really? So I had no idea, right? So this is the power of community, right? You get alerted to other, to solutions. And sure enough, PayPal said, actually, talk to your bank. And so I ended up getting my money back. So now I have my $555. I still don't have my Facebook, but I manifested this because of who I was being. And this is
Yeah,
what's really important. Your inner work allows you to be a certain way, to
yeah,
not, cower down and be a victim. Oh, woe is me. It's like, how is this happening for me? Well,
yeah,
actually, I got a great story to tell one day. And my team is really inspired by how I'm handling it. And they're helping me out. And it's up leveling me. Like, so my soul did contract a little bit when that happened, when there was fear. Oh my God,
yeah,
I lost business, blah, blah, blah. But when there's a contraction, guess what? There's an expansion
yeah,
afterwards. Yeah.
yeah,
So that's what happened. I got my money back. I'm so grateful. I've been expanding ever more. Like I'm creating, like new people are finding me, finding this work that my team and I are doing, and it just feels really, really good. It feels really,
yeah,
really aligned.
yeah,
But again, when you see yourself as, oh my God, why is this happening to me? We invite you to shift it to,
yeah.
how is this happening for me? And now that I'm contracting, what's next? What sort of expansion can come next? Right. So this is how we get to choose to look at life, right, Lisa?
Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And what I want to say is, I watched you handle this as well. And
Mm,
I watched you say, yeah, you know what? It does suck. And I did feel fear, and I did feel, scared, and I did
yeah.
feel upset about it. But you chose to stay with that. You also chose to go with, I want to say, be positive in
Yeah.
amongst this.
Yeah.
And I want to clarify with people when they're watching this, positive doesn't mean the Pollyanna positive,
Yeah.
everything's good, because that's,
Spiritual bypass. Yeah.
yeah,
No,
that
no
seems to be
spiritual
this
bypass.
movement where just think positive. That's not what we're talking
No,
about
that's
here.
spiritual bypass. Yeah.
Yes, positive where you are in neutral,
Yeah.
feeling your feelings,
Yeah.
feeling like, again, scared, emotional, pissed off, whatever you're feeling, all
Yeah.
of those are absolutely okay to feel.
Yeah. Yeah.
You didn't allow yourself to go down into the, why is this happening to me?
Yeah.
You allowed yourself,
Victimhood.
I
Yeah.
like to call it in neutral. You stayed in neutral. You weren't up,
Yeah.
you weren't down. You were just kind of, okay, I know this is going to come through. You had that positive mindset of, I have hope. I
Yeah.
know things are going to
That's
work
it.
out. Whatever way this is going to go, I just
That's
know
it.
it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, you got
Yeah.
your money
I
back.
got my money back. Exactly. Exactly.
When
And
you
I
were,
wrote a book. I wrote a book
yes,
because I
and you
had
were
time to do
patient.
that when my
Yes,
Facebook closed. The first
yes,
day I finished my book. It was
yes.
amazing. Yeah.
So I think if we, like, to me, I watched you do that and I was like, wow, that's pretty amazing. Because, we can react
Mm-hmm.
to things. It's how we react. It's,
Mm-hmm.
life's challenges are going to come at us. It's how we react
Yes.
to
And I'm
them.
walking my talk, sister. I would be a
Yeah,
total imposter if I wasn't walking my talk. And
exactly.
yeah, my team got to see me handling it, and that's great. And they got to support me, and I allowed myself to be supported by my team. My team loved on me. I got to lean into them, right? So that's the power of the right community too.
Yeah,
So I got to experience being held,
yeah,
right? It was beautiful. It was
yeah,
beautiful. So it truly did happen for me, not to me. And I'm still not out of the woods, but
yeah.
look at this face. This face is a face that's no matter what, I'm going to be okay.
I
So
know. I love it. I love it.
yeah,
And you just keep going. And it's again, one foot in front of the other. So
yeah,
that's the one thing we want to say. Feel your feelings, put one foot in front of the other. Don't spiritual bypass, which is
yeah.
what you talked
Thank
about.
you.
Love it.
Thank you.
So
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah. So let's
And
talk about you. Let's talk
yeah,
about what's going on in your life, Lisa, because it's
so
it's really hard. I've got an old pet as well. He's going to be 12 in a month, and tell us about what's going on with you.
so my baby, she's a schnoodle, 15 and a half, and she's not well. And she does have kidney disease. So when she stopped eating 14 days ago now, I thought, okay, it's her kidney levels are up, took her to the vet. I don't need to go into this whole story, but her kidney levels are fine. They're the same as they were last year. So we're, not in dire stage 4, and her urine was fine and all that. Now, I had a choice. I had to really go into meditation and talk to my higher self, because she is my soul dog. Like, she is a
Mhm.
soul animal. I've had people come in that are friends of mine that read her and say, oh, she's pretty, like, highly evolved. Now, most animals
Yeah,
are highly evolved
yeah,
anyways, but,
yeah,
specifically, we have that soul connection. And one actually, person said to me, she finds you in every lifetime you're in. And that just made me
oh,
cry.
oh, that just gave me chills. Yeah,
And I really felt that. Like, I really feel that.
wow.
And so, this one's a hard one for me. I mean, I've had to put a cat down, and that was extremely hard as well. And I've put dogs down in my life, but this one's a really hard one for me. She is my connection. And so, she's still not eating. We still don't know why. And the vet
Mhm.
said we could do a battery of tests and find nothing. And we're talking thousands,
Yeah,
which you guys know, right? It's
yeah,
thousands when you're talking vet bills.
yeah,
And I had to make the decision that I can't do that. And the universe knows that. And I
yeah,
had a conversation with her and I said, it's on you. If you want to
yeah,
stay, you have to eat. And
yeah,
if it's time to go, that's okay too. It took me a bit
yeah.
to, it actually took me a little bit
Sure, sure.
to give her permission. I was crying with
Mhm.
my mom that I can't.
Oh,
Meanwhile, I gave my dad permission to go. So,
yeah,
um, I have, and I will continue to have those conversations with her. But
yeah,
so the last few nights now, she's been pacing. She's pacing all night long, and that means I'm up all night long. And I think last night
yeah,
was about 12:30, 1 o'clock till about 5:30 this morning. That I didn't sleep, that she paced, and I was up and down with her, letting her out, back in, all this other stuff. And I cried and I was frustrated. And
yeah,
I said to my higher self, you've either got to make her well or take her, because neither one of us can keep doing this.
yeah.
But what I have been doing is honoring how I'm feeling,
Good,
knowing that
good.
this is hard. It's freaking
Yeah,
hard.
yeah,
And I know we'll get through it. My daughter, she's she's so funny. She says to me this morning, I'm really worried about you. I'm worried
Oh,
you're going to go off the hinges." And I said,
oh my
"Okay,
gosh.
I'm glad you came to me with that. Go off the hinges, but I am going to be really upset. Uh,
Yeah.
but I am going to be okay
You're
because
gonna honor your feelings.
yeah, and that's
Yeah.
the whole thing is honoring my feelings
Yeah.
and now doing what I need to do for her and
Yeah.
just being present for her. Because if you think of your loved one, you know, people have parents and, you know, people in palliative care, maybe a husband, maybe it,
Mhm.
you know, it's hard watching them. It's really
Yeah.
hard watching them,
Yeah.
but you're there for them and you get through it because you're putting one foot in front of the other. And that's all I'm doing every single day. And what I want to talk about through this is making sure you give yourself self care through this. So,
Yes.
yesterday I had to take a nap. I never take a
Yeah.
nap
Oh,
ever.
wow. Oh.
I had to just lie down. I was exhausted. And I thought, even if I get 20 minutes, it's going to help me. And I'm glad I did. I may need to do it today. That's self
Yeah.
care. Whatever I need to do. The other
Yeah.
thing is, I wasn't leaving the house. I was kind of staying with her. You know, the palliative,
Mm.
and you want to stay with her and not leave her. I'm now starting to just kind of, I got to get out, right? So
Yeah.
today
Yeah.
I'm going to go visit a friend and sit by her pool for a couple hours. And if I can just have a couple hours away, then it kind of rejuvenates me and helps me, right? So
Good. Good.
those things, right, is just dealing with life's challenges. They're going
Yeah.
to come and you just got to deal with them, but you've got
Yeah.
to remember that self-care piece too,
Yeah, absolutely.
right?
You're not staying stuck in this mode of woe is me and why is this happening to me and
Right.
how could I deal without her? You've had her for 15 years. Like, no, you're still taking care of you because that's your conscious choice. And
Yes.
yeah, and she is your soul dog. And I got chills. I got major chills when you said that. Yeah, she's definitely your soul dog.
Yeah.
She'll
Yeah.
find you in another lifetime. And
Can I tell you a
um,
really cool story?
yeah.
When she was younger, and I had my husband and I have been together for 15 years. I got her the
Oh,
same year my husband and I met. And
oh.
I think we were at, it was when we were living together. So a year after that. So probably I would say she was maybe 2 or 3, maybe.
Okay.
And my mother in law came over to the house and she said, "I had a dream last night." Now, they used to have, my husband and family, they had a standard poodle, white poodle
Mhm.
growing up. My dog is a schnoodle, part poodle, part schnauzer.
Yeah.
And my mother in law came to me and she said, "I had a dream last night. And Lily came to me in my dream." That's my dog. And she
Yeah.
said, "Don't you remember me? I'm Maggie." And Maggie was their standard poodle.
Oh my God, I just got more chills.
I know.
Wow.
And I was like, "Oh, in a past life," like, because my dog Lily had such a connection with my mother-in-law, like
Yeah.
ridiculous. Like when she saw her, she
Yeah.
was glued to her, like loved her.
Yeah.
So I said, "Oh, it's so funny how she acts with you. She just adores you." And then that dream,
Wow.
"Don't you remember me? I'm Maggie." Yeah.
Wow. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I know.
That's
So,
something.
you know, and I know she's gonna be
Whew.
okay. I know she's gonna be fine, and I know she's gonna
Yeah.
keep visiting me. I know that. It's just, physically, you can't hold them and touch
It's
them, you know all.
hard. We're still human, right? Yeah, we're
Yes,
still human. We're going through human feelings. But having the teachings and tools that we have in our toolbox
yeah,
supports us through these tough
yeah,
times. And that's why we wanted to talk about this today. So if you want to drop in the comments, what supports you when you're going through tough times?
yeah,
How do you, I'm going to use my language, love your vibe so that you don't go into crap magnet zone and stay there
yeah,
for a long period of time where you just, because you're feeling and you're stuck, you start attracting more and more crap to you. How do you
yeah,
process and get back into your authentic zone, your higher self zone? That's the zone where ideally we need to live from as often as possible. I say if you're living 90% up here in your VAP, vibration of authentic power, that's where you're being authentically yourself and spirit's using you for your bigger purpose, or you're working towards finding your bigger purpose. If you're living there 90% of the time and 10% of the time you're in crap magnet zone, just processing, but getting back into your zone as soon as you're ready, then that's ideal. And I'll be honest with you. I say 90-10 is the good split, but now that I've been doing this for so long, Lisa, when I'm in crap magnet zone, it feels so crappy. I just, I'm able to process quicker today.
Yeah.
And I live up here 98% of the time.
Yeah.
2% of the time I'm at alignment and I'm in crap magnet zone, like when I got hit with being hacked. Yes, 2% of that, like that was my 2% where I was down here, but I consciously choose to get back here. So this is the work that we do, Lisa. You and I do it with our beautiful program,
Yeah.
Leap into your new life, make the rest of your life the best of your life. We just completed it. It was amazing. These amazing
So
women
good.
just loved it. We're going to share feedback with you real soon from them. And they have some new tools and teachings and mindset shifts that they get to have now for the rest of their life, so that they can make the rest of their life the best of their life. It's a
Yeah.
question of applying it to their lives. But
Yeah.
they've learned it through us and this lovely community they got to be a part of, and now
Yeah.
they get to do that. And of course, I have a whole bunch of mentors that can share this with other groups as well. And so these are two different modalities. And we talk about in the miracle magnet movement, all modalities matter.
Yeah.
Whatever modality keeps you in that high vibration, authentic zone is what you
Mhm.
need to do. For
Mhm.
me, it's mindset work for sure. It saved my life. I'm
Mhm.
sharing it, right? For you, you've got a whole bunch that you've done. Of course, I do other things like, sacred sound healing. I brought one of my instruments. If you want to hear it, I wanted to. I didn't tell you earlier, but if you'd like it at the end, I'd like to
I would
calm you
love
with some of
that.
the waves as you're
Yeah.
going through this with Lily.
Yeah.
So how do we stay up here? Different things. For me, it's sound healing. For me, it's Reiki. For me, it's the mindset work.
Mhm.
It's napping. You don't normally nap, but I like to nap, right? That's how
Mhm.
I practice self-care.
Mhm.
And anything you do to keep you in a higher vibration zone is what you need to do more often
Mhm.
than not. And consciously do it, especially when you get hit hard with the
Yes.
challenges, like you with Lily and me with Facebook. So this is the invitation to everyone. Like, go to a practice that makes you feel more whole, more yourself,
Yeah.
and not in victimhood, but with hope,
Yeah.
and with ways of being that are more authentic. Because
Yes.
when we're out of when we're not being authentic, it's there's trauma involved, right? Like, one of my favorite quotes that I reinterpreted, Dr. Gabor Mate says that the antidote to trauma is authenticity. So
Mm.
I've sort of reinterpreted what he
Yeah.
said, but that's how I say it. And so we need to do this work so we can heal our trauma, so that by being more authentic we can heal our trauma. And
Yeah.
so I love that there's all these different modalities that can allow us to do it. And you and I have a powerful one. My team facilitates another powerful one. I do my one-on-one work. You do your one-on-one work. And there's tons of amazing practitioners out there. So I just invite people to figure out what is their miracle mix, what keeps them in a high vibration, authentic zone, right? As I like to say, aligned, authentic, fully self-expressed,
Yeah.
because that's when you manifest miracles. I got the miracle of getting my money back. Like, who
Yeah.
does that? Getting their money back from scammers, right?
That's pretty
And
good.
all these amazing things have happened, getting to finish my book, and I'm meeting these incredible people that want to use my platform to help others. And it's just it's just beautiful, because it's
Mhm.
just about being who you truly are, and then
Mhm.
you just attract miracles, right? And it's more of a divine feminine way of showing up in the world versus that more masculine go go go, hustle 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 energy. It's about you just
Yes.
being and receiving, right?
Yes. I
So
love
yeah, I've jumped around a lot, but I hope
No,
that
but
makes sense.
it's perfect. When you are more your authentic self, you are living in that high vibe, but it's also living in the divine feminine
Exactly.
instead of living in the
Yeah.
masculine where
Yeah.
yes, I love that.
We
I
need
love
both, but as women, especially when we're so out of alignment with our divine feminine self, and we're go go go, and like me, for example, when I was in big pharma, like go go go, get the trip, get the numbers, get the money, get the bigger car. Like, it was always go go go. But when I had the breakdown and breakthrough, now I have this beautiful balance, feminine and masculine energy, because we need both, right?
yeah.
Would you agree, Lisa?
Oh, 100% we do. But you can't just have one or the other. It needs to be
Yeah,
that yin yang balance, right?
yeah,
And it's,
yeah.
But when you're in that corporate where you were and you're in those things, it is very masculine energy, right? It's
So
very
masculine.
ego-driven, very ego-driven.
Yeah. Very
Um,
ego driven. Yeah. And
yeah.
ego, remember, stands for?
Well, edging God out is what Wayne
Yeah,
Dyer says.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wayne Dyer says that. And so we
Yeah.
talk about keeping God or whatever you believe in, universe, spirit, source, the force from Star Wars. I like to laugh with my team about that. Whatever you believe in, that is, watching over you, that brought you here, that you're here for that, a bigger purpose. And your higher power actually is your creator that brought you
Mhm.
here. And you are one with that higher power. That's when miracles really, really happen. That's when you're not edging God out. That's when you're keeping God, or fill in the blank, whatever you believe in. You're not
Yeah.
edging God out, you're keeping God in, right? And
Yeah.
that's when you get to be a miracle magnet. And
Yeah.
that's what was gifted to me divinely. I didn't make it up. I literally just, was at surrender and ready to, take me now if I'm supposed to live like this for the rest of my life. And that's what I was shown, is that you are a divine being and you're here for a bigger purpose. And then all the
Love it.
teachings and tools were downloaded, and it was beautiful. People call
I'm
them
just I'm
codes.
just
Use the
I'm
word
just
codes
feeling
because
right now that I would love for you to do that sound blessing healing because I would
would you?
really love
Yeah.
that. I would see again, self-care, I
Yeah.
would love
Okay.
it. And, if it's okay with
Beautiful.
you,
You're looking
could
at
I
Lily. Yes.
yeah, could I
Of
bring Lily up with
course.
me? She's right here?
Yes.
Okay.
Bring Lily.
Yeah.
She might be served by it too. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay. Let me grab
Mm,
her.
yeah.
Come
So I'm
here.
going to play. Oh, sweet Lily. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm going to play for you this ocean drum. If you can see it, it's just ball
Yeah.
bearings in a drum, and it sounds like the ocean. So I just invite you to close your eyes and just take in these tones, for those watching, and just go into your heart and allow this beautiful sound of the ocean to help you relax and heal. All right?
Beautiful. So beautiful.
Mm,
Just put her down.
Oh, sweet girl.
Yeah, my
What
sweet
a
girl.
dolly. What a
I know,
dolly.
she really
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
She really is. But yes, thank you so much.
yeah.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, my pleasure. It's an honor to serve you. And it's interesting. I'm serving two people right now that are going through cancer, and
Mm,
they are served by my sound healing. And that is their little gift to themselves as they're healing through this journey. Is they've hired me on as their sound healer. So what a
beautiful.
privilege to be able to help people do that.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Really beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, I think this was such a great episode. I think it was needed,
Oh,
for you and me. But I think
yeah.
it was
Well, this is what we do. This is our medicine. This
I
is our
know,
one of our modalities is this show, right, Lisa?
I know, I know. It
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
is. And so when I come off of here, I always feel higher. So
Yeah.
hopefully everybody else feels the same when they're watching this. But
Oh,
again, we invite you to put in the comments what Elvira said. What is your modality? What is your tool
yeah.
to
What's your
help you do
miracle
the
mix?
fastest?
Like,
Yeah.
because we're all different, right? We're snowflakes. Everybody has a different way of getting to be in that high vibration zone. This is
Yeah.
the invitation for you just to be aware of it and go,
Mhm.
oh,
Mhm.
what makes me vibrate higher? Like this is what I teach in my course, and then my mentors, hold space for people integrating these teachings and tools over 6 months. But we need to figure our miracle mixes or magical mix. I use
Mhm.
I use the words interchangeably. Like what keeps Lisa in her VAP,
Mhm.
more often than not, because yeah, you're going to be knocked out of it when life happens, but your purpose is to consciously get back into it and to have
Yeah.
the things that help you. And you know what yours are, of course. I know what mine are because we're living very consciously. I invite everyone else to get really conscious of
Yeah.
what keeps them in a high vibration. And if they need more teachings and tools, reach out to Lisa, reach out to me.
Mhm.
We've
Mhm.
got some amazing ones to support you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And thank you to everyone that jumped on and that will jump on later because we know there's people that can't watch at this time. So we appreciate all of you. And again, don't forget to head over to that YouTube channel, Conversations to
Yes.
Raise Vibrations, and like, share, and subscribe that channel as well.
Yeah.
Until next
Thank you.
Wednesday, we will see you then. And we hope you have a beautiful Wednesday, whatever it is you're doing. So bye for
Awesome.
now.
Bye. Mwah.